Good morning, everyone. I'm Martin Tyner. This is my beautiful wife, Susan, and Cody, also known as Dum Dum. Oh, Dum Dum. And we're here just to do a little box opening and to thank everybody for their kindness and generosity to the Southwest Wildlife Foundation. Oh, this is something we've been hoping to get.
Good.
Are you going to cast, sweetie? Watch Belle really carefully. You'll see she's going to cast for us this morning.
Tell them what the cast is.
What a cast is the food that they consume. The food they consume, they eat bones, fur, feather, everything, and then what is ever non-digestible, they regurgitate in a pellet called a casting. And
not yet.
No, I think she already did. I think it's just the aftermath of the casting.
I don't think so.
Nope, that's yesterday's cast.
Yeah, don't think it's quite come up yet. But
anyway, during the video, hopefully she'll cast. But let me show you what that is. That's it right there. That's a casting, and like I said, this is fur, this is bone, this is whatever is non-digestible. They regurgitate in pellet, and what that does is it cleans out their digestive system. And so they don't have a stomach like you and I. They have a gizzard, and they have a crop. Now the crop is right here, and this is where they store the food before it digests, and so it goes from the mouth to the crop, and then as the gizzard gets empty, because the gizzard is just a really tiny little muscle that grinds it up, and so it goes from the crop down into the gizzard grinds it up, and the gizzard gets packed up full of debris that's non-digestible. And so then they regurgitate this, and it comes all the way from the gizzard, all the way up their digestive system, and then out the mouth, and that works like a little scrub brush to help keep the digestive system clean. So it's really important they do that, and we do check for these on a daily basis to make sure that everything's digesting properly and the castings look good. You can tell a lot about the bird's health through the castings that they put out. Belle, or Helen, such a sweet girl. So anyway, let's get back to the video. Thank you, Helen, for being a good little teacher this morning.
Oh,
cards.
Good.
Yeah,
when you take your drives and your GoPro, it's these are real handy to have more of. And we've got the little cases to put them in, so now we can put these in the cases, and so they will be real easy for us to get to for new filming.
And that doesn't have a name in it, but this one does, and there you go. Oh wow! And this is wonderful, guys. You know, we've got these are the standard SD cards, and the standard SD cards we use for the cameras. They take the standard SD cards, and so we're very grateful to get some more of these. These are 32 gig, which is absolutely wonderful for us. These are the micro SD cards, and the micro SD cards go into the GoPro and go into the dash cam.
Oh, good. Okay.
And they've got the little card reader with them, so these are amazing. Thank you so much. We've needed these desperately.
And these are, enjoy your gift from Dorothy Gallardo. Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you.
In fact, one of the notes says, "Hi, Tyner is looking forward to you visiting us in Lake Havasu." but we are late opening this. We didn't get these open before we went, but we enjoyed our visit. Thank you.
Yes.
Very much.
Yeah, Dorothy was, and her daughter were tremendous hosts, and they brought us down to Lake Havasu to do a couple of shows, and we were so grateful. They were wonderful to work with.
I opened this one already.
Okay.
Well, I just did. It's in the box, so it's easy to open. These are the pellets, I think. Isn't this the pellets that we put in her?
That's the pellets, and that is.
You have a clean spot, not a clean spot.
I got a clean spot. And I know it's a little hard to see right there, but these are wood pellets, and we put them down in places like under the perches and stuff to help make it easy to keep it clean and dry. And so that's
they're very absorbent.
Yeah, they're wonderful to have.
To
so thank you so much. Is there a name?
I don't see a name in this box at all.
And I know people think I'm gross because I do this. Okay. There's this morning's casting card. And so, you know, she's done her thing, which is really, really
good. She's got a tray here under her perch to catch whatever comes out of either side. Oh, baby girl.
And she's such a sweetheart.
But her little feathers, when she's molting, her down and stuff, just go all over the room, so we have to vacuum a lot.
I have such a patient wife to put up with all this stuff, and Helen really does need to be in the house because of her vision problems, and so she's truly just kind of hangs out and is a member of the family with us, and And she's right here by the TV. She likes to watch the TV. It gives her something interesting. You know, she can see color and movement and light, but she can't focus well enough to actually to be able to fly. And so this is
like you said, depth perception is important. If you can't see the difference between 1 foot and 3 foot, it's going to hurt, and it can be deadly.
Absolutely.
Just like when birds fly into your window and don't realize it's a window and strike themselves.
Absolutely. And
be careful with her so she doesn't hurt herself.
Wild bird mix. This is so wonderful, guys. And who brought those?
Let me look. It says, Ty Tyners, enjoy your gift from Susan Wishner.
Oh, thank you, Susan. You know, Susan, you have been so awesome to us to help us out in so many ways. You know, we've had plenty of wild bird food for all of the wild birds that travel through the area. And this is so important, and I would encourage everybody to do this in your homes. Set out bird feeders. These migrating birds, they have a really tough life, and to have a little way station, a little place where they can stop on their way down,
get their migrations, yeah.
Get a drink of water, get a good meal, and then continue migrating along because they travel thousands of miles.
Make sure you keep your bird feeders clean and your waters clean for them. So.
Absolutely. And so, Susan, thank you. She got us 2 bags of the wild finch blend. So thank you, Susan. That's so wonderful. Who's this from?
It doesn't say. It says the Eastern Regional Blend, 10 bags. Is there 2 of them?
Oh, there's a couple more down at the bottom.
I figured there's probably more notes.
Yep, there we go.
Enjoy your gift from Susan. Thank you so much. Susan.
Thank you, Susan. And bigger bags of the wild bird seed that
help to feed our finches.
Help to feed all the finches and
smaller migratory birds.
Yeah, really, we get flickers, we get, lots of different kinds of finches and lots of sparrows, and oh my gosh, they just kind of come through in droves. And so, Susan, thank you so much. Your gift is so appreciated by the wildlife. It really makes a difference. So thank you so much, Susan. We are the apex predator. We are the dominant species on the planet.
Are you comfortable?
Which means we have the responsibility, more than any other animal on the planet, to be responsible and to take care of this beautiful place, because we have the power to destroy the environment. We also have the power to preserve the environment, and that is a huge responsibility. And so if everybody would help us along those lines, we would be very, very grateful. You don't have to dedicate your entire life to rescuing wildlife to make a really significant difference. There's lots of programs in your communities that you can volunteer for and assist and make your world a little better place. So that's my little soapbox. Thanks, guys, for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for the gifts. We really, really appreciate it. Cody appreciates it. We're so spoiled. We've got to be the most spoiled dog we've ever had. But we love him to death.
They all are spoiled.
They all have been spoiled, but I think he's got the worst. He's just really a boo.
Because we let him be an only child.
Yes, he's an only child.
He likes it.
Thanks, guys. You're wonderful. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Well, hello. I'm Martin Tyner with the Wildlife Foundation, and we just got a new present from Aunt Cat. She sends us goodies every once in a while. And let's see what we got. It's in a Rodent Pro box, so that's a good thing. There we are. Oh.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, the birds will love it. We have frozen quail and frozen rats. Wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. The birds really enjoy having their meals. And so that's wonderful. Let's get these put in the freezer. That's terrific.
We've still got plenty of room.
Yeah. coil in this one. Thank you so much for the food for the critters. We really do appreciate it. It's always needed. Thank you.